the bigger and bigger the Marvel Studios and Disney get, the more hate they get. This is just the nature of success. It breeds hatred and animosity towards you. And Marvel Studios always seems to be under the attack by somebody. This time, Jennifer Lopez herself. Yeah, that's a weird one, but let's talk about why. So Jennifer Lopez, to some of you that might not follow pop culture, she does more than just sing. So, you know, she's definitely been in films. Some of you might have seen some of these films. And of course, a lot of people transition over from music into something like TV or movies, trying to expand their brand. J-Lo, yeah, she's had a pretty successful career for the last like 30 years. And recently, this is what she had to say in regards to Marvel more or less ruling Hollywood. First of all, it's hard to make a movie, period. It has to be a Marvel Comics or some crazy franchise thing, but the smaller movies about humanity and people and life and struggles, you don't get as much unless you do it for nothing and there's no budget. So, it's an interesting one because I think people try to put comic book movies, not even just Marvel, but I guess I'll talk about Marvel here, like they're the ultimate thing that's destroying Hollywood. But in reality, we're getting, what, 2 to 3 Marvel films a year, and these are from Disney, on top of another 130 to 150 theatrical releases we get every single year from other studios, including Disney. So for example, if I bring up like an account here where I look at all the movies I saw this year, so far I've seen 62 films that have come out in theaters. For example, my favorite film of the year this year happens to be Midsommar. It's from the guy that directed Hereditary, which is one of my favorite films of all time. Another film I saw that like nobody saw is Fighting with My Family. Again, a great film, starring the same actress from Midsommar. Also, Pet Sematary. I actually saw Stuber. Like, nobody did, but I saw it. See, I think the problem isn't that you have to be a Marvel movie. I think the problem is you have to make content that's worth seeing. And smaller, more personal movies do get greenlit all the time. I end up watching a bunch of them. The problem is that they don't make as many headlines because the everyday person doesn't want to invest all their money going to see that movie when they know the next big blockbuster that everybody's going to be talking about is right around the corner. So I think that's the disconnect here. Don't blame comic book movies. Don't blame Marvel in particular. Don't blame one studio where if we look at the yearly releases, Disney only puts out between 10 and 14 films a year. Warner Brothers puts out around 50, Universal in second place between 40 and 50, and even Paramount and Lionsgate managed to put out more than Disney. It just so happens that they're putting out content that people want to see more. So, yeah, I guess Disney, Marvel is evil because they make money.